Welcome to episode 122 of the OVW podcast, the original podcast of Ohio Valley Wrestling. My name is Jack Minogues.
My name is Brian Hines.
And I'm Brian Allen.
Today we're getting to all the action from OVW Rise. That's OVWtv 1371, which broadcast live from legendary Hot Point Davis Arena on November 20th, 2025. But first, it's not 1371, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is.
All right.
Wow.
I accidentally asked for 1372 when I was trying to get the video for this, and they're like, you can't have it yet.
That's a
So-
deduction.
That was a good year, 1371.
Sure.
I was there. Me and my homie, one of the King Georges, right?
Yeah.
King Henry?
Sure.
Charlemagne?
I'm not good with
No,
that
Charlemagne
era.
was way dead by 13.
I don't know.
Anyway, we went. Me and my friends got together, and we had a really bright idea to go over to the Middle East, and all kinds of fun stuff happened after that. Anyway, today we're getting into. I already said that.
You did,
We
yes.
don't have any tour updates
No,
really.
no dates, really, no.
No.
I think they've put away the touring ring for the year.
Yeah.
So you guys went. You guys didn't go Thursday and Friday. You guys just went Friday.
Yes.
Just Friday. Yep.
So we'll be covering. That will premiere tomorrow.
Yep.
Yes.
As we're recording this, and we'll be covering that next week.
Exactly.
Yep.
On Thanksgiving Eve, after everybody's filled with dinner and probably nodding off in front of the TV or tightly glued to Stranger Things, which is going to come out later on. It'll be out by the time this drops tomorrow, right?
This is dropping at 8 p.m.
Oh, well,
it's dropping
then,
tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
It drops
Stranger
when
Things.
this drops.
Okay.
Because it comes out at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Tough competition for
Yeah.
viewership.
Yeah. I'm
Tonight.
sure
We'll
win.
be around, though. We'll
Well,
be around.
we're around. You can watch us
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch it. But we
So,
love those who do watch us live.
Are these
Yeah.
kids gonna be 12 or are they gonna be 25?
I think they're all set to be 38.
No, I'm being. Are they gonna be older? Are they?
Was
there a time jump?
It's got to be inescapable at this point because there was such a long delay from the end of last season and the one that's about ready to drop. It seems like I have seen pictures of what they look like now, and they are significantly older looking than they were in the previous one.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's just physics.
Yeah,
True.
Not physics. Something completely different.
biology.
Biology, I guess.
I can't bust too hard
Science.
on the Stranger Things because the kid, the Finn Wolfhard,
Yeah.
whatever. That's as the fake of a name as I've ever heard. Cash Flow. That's as fake of a name. As fake a name as Cash Flow.
Love you, Mike.
I'm Michael, please. He prefers Michael. Me and him hang out. But he has a band, which imagine that. I'm sure he's really great at music, and no way his band got signed for any other reason other than his musical talent. But the drummer in his band in their music video is wearing a shirt for the college radio that I volunteer at.
Oh, wow.
So can't
we
bust
can-
on him too hard.
Speaking of your college radio station, we can say the call letters here, can't we?
Yeah, we can. It's just
That's WRFL,
WRFL 88.1.
Radio Free Lexington, all the way to the left.
Yeah, I think anytime I talk about it, I just automatically break into college radio rules where you hint at things instead of.
Yeah, this is podcast
Okay.
rules. We can watch the station. Look at that, a call to action. Although you have to listen to the station, you can't actually watch it. You could go down to
Wait,
Limestone and just look at it and
No.
watch the
Deduction.
station that way.
I would hate there. I'm sure that'll happen one day where they'll put up a F&T
webcam,
run in there
yeah.
or some dumb shit like that.
Weren't you nominated for an award, your weekly radio show there on
I
WRFL?
was nominated for our internal awards at WRFL. So
Ah, excellent.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
thank
congrats,
you.
man.
And
That's
in all
awesome.
seriousness, like it's only your peers that can nominate and vote. So like, and these are people much like myself that do this and take it very seriously. So it's nice when people look over at something that they do and they spend their time doing and they take seriously and they say, oh, I like the way that he does it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You're the bar, man. Set the example, dog.
No, I mean, I'm far from the bar. Far
Shoot,
from the
man.
bar. I promise.
You were a pretty good teacher to me,
Yeah,
as a fellow WRFL alum.
And my current trainee, he's already got a job on the staff.
Look at that.
Wow.
So
See?
you're a veritable kingmaker,
Yeah,
Mr.
man.
Oaks.
Absolutely,
He'd be the second one that I have on the staff right now.
Okay.
At least 2. So.
Look at
That's
you,
it,
just
man.
working and just running things in the background.
And
Teaching, man.
it's funny because they've all at this point now made more money from that thing than I ever have. So
And you've been doing it since the Obama administration at this point.
Obama too,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, that's enough. Is that enough podcast stuff? It's kind of a light show. We
No tour dates.
What-
Yeah.
Brian Hines, you have something, I'm sure, because you're wearing this hat, and
That is a nice hat, man.
you
My gosh.
you also you might have mentioned this. I know you for sure you've mentioned it in the past. You have enough. Correct me if I'm wrong. Enough shirts, holiday themed shirts, to wear a different one every day from the day after the Halloween until Christmas Day. Do I have that right?
Not quite.
I'm close
I was
though.
about to say,
I'm
that-
You're
close.
you're
that's
close.
crazy still.
Last time I checked, I have a Christmas shirt I can wear and not wear the same one twice the whole month of December.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Love that.
for
Well, and then right now you're sporting a Thanksgiving themed shirt.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
have
don't
like
see that a
3
lot.
Thanksgiving shirts. I will stand up so you can read it. It says nobody puts gravy in a corner.
Fun fact, I found that shirt.
Yes, you did
Okay.
find that shirt. I don't know why somebody made this shirt,
Where'd
but I am
where'd y'all get
thankful
that?
for them. Goodwill.
Okay.
Yeah, we happened to
stuff
be
thrifted,
in the
man.
same aisle at Goodwill, and I liked the color, and I was like, I'll see what this is all about. And I just handed it to him as soon as I found it.
Yeah.
Just put it in his hand.
At this
So-
point,
That's
yeah.
awesome, man.
I've got this one, and I've got a shirt to commemorate the WKRP turkey drop from 1978, being that I grew up around within an hour of Cincinnati. I felt like that was pretty important, and I've got another one that just says gobble, and it's got a turkey on it. So, unfortunately, I can't wear that one because I ate too much, and now it's a little tight on me, so I'm going to have to save that one for
It
another
happens,
year.
man. It happens.
That's what you get for not putting gravy in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. That's small price to pay.
So, folks, my name is Tiny Brian.
Where's the button? I want the button.
We'll talk about the button later. Folks, my name is Tiny Brian. I'm your executive producer. You are watching or listening to, you could do that too, it's still available on audio, to the OVW podcast, the original podcast of Ohio Valley Wrestling. And we will be right back.
Hey, folks. It's Brian Hines here with a unique Kentucky story. So last year, about this time, Jackman and I were out at a local establishment, and there were a couple of fellas there who had.
Oh, I remember that. I was
yeah.
there too. I remember this story.
They had. It seems as though they had gotten there before us and had had a couple of drinks to the point where they felt kind of rowdy.
Yeah, they satisfied their thirst and then kept going.
And then they decided that they were going to start having problems with folks. And one of those folks happened to be my co-host, Jackman Oaks.
Yeah, so to be a little less vague, we've actually never talked about this on the show before.
No.
To be a little less vague, we were at an OVW wrestling event at Country Boy last year. I think enough time has passed.
It was a house show, I think, right before or after
Country
Thanksgiving.
Boy.
And it has
Okay.
nothing to do, this situation has nothing to do with OVW, has nothing to do with Country Boys, has to
Not at all.
do with these two knuckleheads, right?
Okay.
So I'm at the bar, and I'm not as pretty as I was when I was younger, but there's a certain subsect of men who have always disliked me because I make them intimidated for a lot of different reasons, and one of them is, I think, in their pee-pee. I think I make them feel funny in their pee-pee, and they really don't know how to react to it. And they start calling me
Bad names.
bad names.
Yeah, we don't like
they
that.
start calling me slurs that are often reserved for homosexual men, gay men, and they said, "Do you want to go outside?" I said, "Well, why? So I can I'll just beat your ass here inside in front of everybody." And they said again, "Do you want to go outside?" I said, "Well, do you want me to? You're that bad?"
And technically, I was outside actually, trying to get a podcast broadcast together. So
And-
I wish he would have brought him outside.
Oh, actually, it was after.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
well,
right
then never
after.
mind.
It was
Yeah, we
directly
already had
after.
everything packed up. This was actually like during or after the OVW show.
And it's about that time that I turn around and Brian Hines is standing there. And it's a little bit different of a story when the 6'4" guy is standing behind you.
Absolutely.
So I turned to the bartender and I'm just like, "Are you gonna do anything? You're sitting and watching this. Are you gonna do anything?" She finally gets one of them to leave, and the other one is just sitting and staring at me so bad.
Yeah, kept saying stuff like, "You want to go?"
And every time he said something to me, I just blew him a kiss.
Okay. Wow, that's actually a great way to handle
And
that.
he said, "Yeah, do you want to go outside?" And I said, "I will beat your ass right here in front of everybody. We don't have to go outside for it." And then he turns to the bartender and says, He's bothering me now. And I said, "Bro, stop. Just stop." I said, "Just
That's
leave,
crazy.
man." I said, "Just leave. You're embarrassing yourself." Bartender says, "I'm so sorry that happened to you." And I kind of said, "Well, I don't really think you were, but what are you gonna have?" And I said, "Those 2 drinks those boys left pay for?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "I'll take those 2 drinks." And I just want to say, these boys had I like cider. I drink cider all the time. You can't be tough. You can't be tough to threatening people to fights when you're drinking cider.
Yeah, you can't be talking smack like that.
That's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Like you're getting ready to drop a beat down on somebody
That's
and
pretty
sip
crazy.
your cider.
Yeah, I'm sure the cold fireball shots were out in the truck, the raised truck next to the Morgan Wallen CD.
That all adds up.
Yeah, no, it was one of the most bizarre things. And Heinz, thank you for bringing that up because I guess we'll conclude with this, guys. If you see some shit like that out in public, sorry for my language, say something, man, because all these people that are hateful are cowards. And the moment you say something to them, they will shrivel up to the size of their PP that I make feel so weird. Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been the
I thought it was funny
What a
that
story.
you didn't even know I was behind you.
I had no idea.
This was country
So I
boy?
went in and ordered a drink before that, and they said something to me because I was wearing a goofy hat. I mean,
That was the
Can
other
you
thing.
imagine? Yeah.
Can you imagine me wearing a goofy hat? I don't see it.
And you've never been in a fist fight before.
No.
And
Just like me.
he was there, bucked up in that goofy ass hat, ready to go.
That's
Ready
real.
to
But
go.
I didn't say anything to
real.
you about it. You didn't know.
No, I had no idea.
No, I pulled the Jay De Niro and stood behind you in silence, just waiting for the chance to see how this was going to go, whether we were going to have to resort to fisticuffs to solve this. We did not.
My knife was firmly in my right hand.
I do remember that.
Gotcha.
I do
that,
remember that.
that thing was out very quickly,
Yeah.
very quickly, because there were 2 of them, and I perceived to only be one of me.
No, man, I had your back.
Thank you, man. Thank
That's
you.
real, man.
But the point of this is that it is a unique Kentucky story that you could possibly find one day at Bluegrass Homefront. Bluegrass Homefront, wherever you get your podcasts, for all of the Kentucky enthusiasts out there. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Brian Allen, take us away, buddy.
Absolutely, man. I got you. So, about one of the nights we start these things hot, always at OVW, man. Hot Point Davis Arena. It's in the name, right? So, Jay De Niro.
really is.
Right, yeah, see?
Hotness is the point at
That's
Hot
it.
Point Davis. How did it take us this long to work that out?
I don't know, man. It's true, though.
Points for Allen.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So, Jay De Niro, who has a huge match coming up that you can catch tomorrow, versus Jake Bravado. Man, this one, initially when it came out, Jay came out so just determined and coming down that ramp, I was like, I don't know who he's going against right now, or I can't quite remember who it is, who his opponent's going to be, but I do feel bad for him. He's got a son to put the beat down on tomorrow, so it was like someone's about to catch some strays, man.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Pretty much what happened, man. Jake, he kind of swung some momentum there for a little bit there in the middle. It wasn't a straight up, thank you for coming quick ordeal. He stood in there the best you can against a pissed off dad who's, going to have to go against the Sun tomorrow in a match. So, what y'all think of it? It was pretty much how it went.
That pretty well summed it up. I mean, I'm sorry, Jake Bravado. I do not envy you for being in that situation, and you did your best.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like you said, I mean, pissed off dad, Italian blood runs hot.
Yeah,
you know, Thanksgiving Thunder, somebody's about to get it.
Yeah,
And the suit game was on point for Mr. De Niro.
Always.
Suit game.
I thought he was especially good.
Oh yeah,
The
he was.
J. De Niro Shoe Appreciation Society, full effect.
Yes, I'm not quite to your level, but I do recognize when the suit game is especially nice.
Oh yeah,
It's spiffy, man.
Jackman, what'd you think of this one?
It's a very serviceable little opener here. I think that I got a sense from this episode that they really didn't want to exhaust the crowd because they knew that the next night was going to be packed.
Oh, yeah.
It was going to be a lot of the same people.
yeah.
And that doesn't mean that happens.
It's a good point.
It's going to be a big blowout episode. They don't ever phone it in. I don't want to say that or imply that at all. But the pacing slows down a little bit because you're about to get hit real hard.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I thought that this was a very serviceable kind of opening match and kind of just one that defined the pacing of the evening a little bit. Short, 6
And
minutes
also
or
largely,
so.
in my opinion, setting the tone for what we're going to get tomorrow night at Thanksgiving Thunder.
It was a lot. I expected more other business besides just match after match, but they really kind of just kept it taut with this one.
They did.
There's I think 6 or 8 matches in this 2-hour show. So
Yeah, something like that. And
Y'all
I
wanna
felt like the first half hour or 40 minutes or so was really like the De Niro storyline centric.
Pretty
it
much.
really was
yeah.
because it's our second match. But you want to see how this one ended before we
Yes.
get on to
I
that
do.
one?
Yes, please.
Here we go. De Niro just not being denied at all.
Nope.
That's a big boy, though.
He
Yeah.
is, man.
Yeah. You know it's serious when the suspenders come down.
Mhm. I love those suspenders too. Those aren't the normal suspenders. They're like anti-gravity or something.
Those are like heavy duty Judy suspenders.
Oof.
Indeed. Oh, we did the
Gotta
tie
straighten
straight
the
to the
tie.
tie.
Got to, man.
And there we go.
Yeah, high stack, count them up. That's that.
Was that like a variant of the 5-knuckle shuffle he's doing there on that finisher?
That's a corkscrew elbow drop.
So it's an elbow.
Yes.
Is what I
So it's the family's elbow.
deem it to be.
So his family's elbow. That's nice.
Very, very subtle.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for, subtlety.
Well, I have some bad news for you. About 2 of the evening, Tony Evans comes out and he's like, "Let me put a star in this ring." He's like, "Oh, you little brats, you Tony, Jaden Aaron's little kid. And I'm the best dad." All that stuff, and
Mixing a couple of hushes.
yeah, a couple of
Got to.
hush and get the hush in there. And they're taking on the Troublemakers, who I just learned had names this week.
Really?
I will say, Kanan Christopher, that's serviceable frat boy name.
Yeah.
Glenn Spector, that's like that sounds like someone that owns a motor mall.
Stop on
Oh,
by
I
to the
can't
Glenn
get that in my
Spector
head
Motor
now.
Ball.
Which I guess could be a frat boy, but I think
Could
it would
be.
have to be like Glenn Spector the second or third at that point, right? Like,
Does
That's
it have to be a
fair.
legacy?
yeah, we're not starting new motor malls.
No.
I mean, I think that's a pretty tied down. That's like it's harder to crack into the motor mall game than it is to crack into being a high stakes international drug dealer. I feel like it's locked down.
We need a study on that. We need
Yeah.
to-
There's
Test
just
that one
no
out.
open
Test that theory
stretches of
out.
highway where you could put 300 cars anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Talk about a real estate scam, motor malls, man. That's anyway, I just think, I'm down with Kanan. I just think maybe, I don't know, Glenn Spector. I just don't know. I think that we could get more frat boy than that.
We can.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like the name, but
Maybe
it can't
like-
get more frat.
Maybe like
Yeah.
Braden Spector.
Braden.
Brylan.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And
Braden.
anything that that rhymes with Aiden. Aiden, Braden,
Yeah.
Jaden, Caden, Dedaden,
What
What about a Chad? Is that Chad Spector? Is that too?
Chad Spector.
Chode Spector.
Yeah.
That sounds like a job.
Yeah. Oh man.
So,
Glenn Spector sounds like he hosts the 9 p.m. block on CNN
so
Yeah.
with the news of the day and politics out of Washington.
Speaking of Chode Spector,
Where's this going to go?
so a few, I have a, and not as much now that I'm older. I used to have a really bad habit of taking abandoned packages.
Okay.
Like,
Before the trend to make them blow up became a thing.
yeah, like, well, no, like, because I walked a lot and I would pass these buildings every day. A lot of them were on campus, and people just weren't changing their addresses, or I knew that people weren't living there because it was that time of year, and they're still getting packages. I've walked past them for 3 or 4 or 5 days. They still be there. I say, okay, this is mine. And one very luckily got delivered 2 doors down from me. I didn't even have to walk that far. I knew that this kid had moved out, and this package got delivered. And I let it sit there for like 4 or 5 days, give them a chance to come get it. And I open it, and it's a fleshlight. And it's like one of the really high-end fleshlights. And I was like, oh, gosh. So I looked it up, see how much it cost. And it's $400. And that was
the deluxe.
That was like 7
Wow.
years. That was $400 in 2018 money. Oh. But I'm like going through the box.
Oh no.
At the bottom of the box, it just says quality inspected by, and then just like a guy's name.
Oh no.
And I'm like, what is that? In terms of quality inspection for this product, what does that mean?
That's a good question.
Does that mean that this is a gently used flashlight?
Refurbished, maybe?
Yeah, maybe we stick with the brand name. That's a lot safer than whatever I was about to call it. But yeah, no,
So are
is
you
that
saying
the implication? Is that the
Are
implication?
you saying that the person
Refurbished is
who
crazy.
wrote their name on that paper was a Chode Spector?
Yeah, well, that's what it reminded me of. Yeah, it's just like that's someone's job, like, is to work in the fleshlight factory and like box
Toy
up
and Coach chat,
fleshlights.
man. I think we need them. We need them to weigh in on this.
I would just like to apologize to Mr. Spector. This has gone on a big tangent.
Crazy.
But it is also yet another unique Kentucky story which you could find at.
I mean, it's happening in Kentucky. I don't know if that makes it uniquely Kentucky.
Yeah, put it. I'm gonna end up being a
Troublemakers were guns of the week. Last week I do want to point
yeah,
that out.
troublemakers
I do want
were
to
the
point that out.
guns
So
of
it's
the
on
week.
topic.
I'm gonna end up working in the fleshlight factory just like my dad did and his dad did before him.
That's crazy.
I'd like to apologize to the parents out there listening.
There's never been at any point where we've tried to act like this was for kids.
You are not that. Yeah, that's why we're not stopping it. We're not cutting
true.
any of this out.
We're warming
but
up
I
for the
would
next
like to
segment,
apologize.
Yeah. we're
So,
warming
what
up.
did you guys think of this tag team wrestling match here?
It was it was about on brand for the last one. It did, set the tone well, or keep the tone that was set with that first match, and nothing too crazy because a lot of these guys they gotta go back tomorrow and do
That's a
more
good
work.
point.
So it's good for what it was,
Somebody get Brian Allen a medal for getting through that
Yeah,
analysis.
I almost couldn't do it. Because we got Steven Steele next to talk about, so it's like.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's
So
like,
we're not done yet.
If a parent got mad about any of this, I would be like, you take them to watch Steven Steele segments. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like nominally worse,
rubbing
actually.
off on
That's honestly. But yeah, I thought this did a great job of continuing to build up the Evans family. Mm-hmm. And what are you guys thinking about the Evans family as a tag combination now?
I think we got new champs. I really do.
Say, are they? You got no
That
spoilers.
Was
Still
your
no-
prediction.
Oh, that's right.
So-
where I'm sitting down with people who know.
They know,
So-
so it's just you
Yeah.
and me, Jackman.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll try to stay away from hard predictions.
Oh, it's all good.
Like that on this
I,
episode.
No
given
worries,
the
no worries.
circumstances.
This was a solid
blank
tag team
facing,
match. The Troublemakers they're a good tag team. They have some good 2-on-1 maneuvers whenever they tag in and out. They cut the ring in half. They kept their opponents largely in their corner. But the Evans family was not going to be denied going into the week before Thanksgiving Thunder.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely.
So let's talk specifically about Drew Hernandez for a
Yes,
minute,
please.
because this is only the second or third, maybe the third time we've seen him perform in an actual wrestling match.
It's
Do you
not been a lot, yeah.
Because he's.
I don't know if that's. It's been.
I'd say
more than
maybe
that.
six.
It's been a
It
few.
feels
Around 6 or
sparse.
8.
It feels sparse for
Yeah.
sure, but
But-
it's a little more than that. It's-
Well, and we got him last week in a singles match, and now this in a tag team match. Feels like they're really kind of reintroducing him to us, if
Yeah.
nothing else, as an actual in-ring performer.
That's a great point, yeah.
So what do you guys think of Drew?
Every time I see him hit that spear, I think of the internet meme where the train just like runs into the school bus or whatever it is.
Oh yeah,
It's like he gets stronger every match somehow. Like he's strong, he's big, and you see the strength on display. But he kind of one-ups that somehow every time we do see him in action.
Yeah.
It's
yeah, I agree with that.
he's going up, man.
you want to see that ending?
Please, yeah.
Do I?
Oh,
So which
Sure.
troublemaker is that?
I'm sorry. No, I have to have.
I'm sorry, no.
I'm still learning names.
Okay.
So over the top rope.
Troublemakers went for the pin. Pin was broken up. Now it's Evans in
man.
the ring. Big chop. There's the big spear from Drew
Didn't-
Hernandez.
Did not even wait for that man to turn to face him before he speared him.
Nah,
Nah,
he's equal opportunity.
Yeah.
He gets you in 3 dimensions.
Yeah, no, I think I think you touched on something that was pretty much exactly right. There is that they're really building up Drew Hernandez as you see him, really keeping him strong. And to touch on your point there, Tiny, it feels like he's being reintroduced. And again, not going to goad you guys into saying anything, but that would be why I am kind of looking at the current situation and saying I believe that they could take the victory.
Well, at this point, if they continue to work the Cecil Vaughn and Danielle and Larkin angle, they don't really need the championships for that. That can kind of run on its own juices.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see your
it's got,
point.
Got some good stuff
Oh,
going
yeah,
on.
man.
Like a gravy?
Like a gravy.
An uncornered gravy, yes.
Okay.
Speaking of uncornered gravy, Steven Steele.
That was way nastier than any of the stuff about fleshlights.
Yeah.
I'll take the deduction.
Damn
So we
right
don't
you
have a
will.
video, so y'all can just kind of talk about this. We already kind of had this same bit last week, and I just decided I don't know that I need to put this out again. It's on the internet.
fair.
It's in
It
the
is.
episode. Go look at it.
Yeah, boy, they really lean into it here.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so anything that we've said here this evening is pretty much on par for
Yeah.
this segment between newly named GM Katie Gannon and Steven Steele.
The double slap.
Yeah, the slaps. She might have to keep getting creative with the slaps. He's just gonna get too used to it. And it's gonna
Yeah.
start
No,
making him more powerful.
I mean, he's
honestly.
already
He already
rubbing-
is. Yeah.
Yeah, he rubbed the summer sausage on his face.
Yeah.
And said, "I think I'm in love, y'all."
Yeah.
So
And throw
yeah,
some kicks in there.
find
I
a
mean,
new
yeah.
something new, Katie.
Yeah.
Just
It's
so,
not working.
Just so this
Community.
isn't, so we're not just totally dragging the segment. I do think that there is at least a little bit of redeeming quality to the segment because, of course, it was to remind people to bring non-perishable food items the
Yeah.
following evening
Yeah.
for tickets to Thanksgiving Thunder.
I will give this spoiler in regard to that. They came out in droves.
I don't think it's a
There
spoiler.
was-
Everybody knows that was going to be busy, but I'm glad to hear it went well.
It was. I was very impressed, almost to the point of astonishment, at the ginormous pile of food, all of the non-perishable food items that people brought in. So, congrats to the OVW audience. Congrats to the OVW family on doing something wonderful to help local food banks.
Yeah.
Yep, I mean,
was awesome, man.
that's what it's all about, you know. It's this time of year. It's not as easy as it looks on television for people, you know. So
Yeah.
So, do we think this did the work of continuing to build Katie up and maybe get her out of the doghouse with the OVW fans there at Davis Arena?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Absolutely.
she's done. I feel like she's paying her dues basically in this ring, and
She is.
and is ingratiating herself with the fans every week. I think
Yeah, I definitely feel like the tide is turning in her favor as opposed to before when she was just named and people were just like, oh, hell no. The only thing I think that this segment was missing was a pumpkin pie, so she could have hit him in the face with a pie.
Okay.
Oh, I'm here for
that's,
that.
That's a great, yeah.
Josh would hate it though because it'll get the ring messy.
Yeah, I know. But again, it would be perfect.
It
I
was.
don't.
That's a good point.
I don't want to think about him with
A
anything,
pie.
a pie on his face, and the summer sausage.
Yeah. Fair.
I'm surprised she didn't take that and just like beat him with it.
Or make a charcuterie board.
That's
Or
true.
maybe first
do
one in
that.
the other.
Yeah.
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 Why not?
It
both?
could be
Yeah.
used
Tis the
as a
season.
weapon
Yeah.
and then a tasty snack.
Yeah.
All right, why don't we move along?
Yeah, let's move along.
Yeah.
Hour one main event.
Ooh, yeah.
J3 versus Ashton Adonis. Jake Lawless comes to commentary, kicks Lindoff commentary, good heel stuff, whatever, you know. J3, he's kind of got a reckless streak, does he not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has no fear.
I gotta say, I didn't like this match. I loved this match.
Yeah,
This was a pretty great match.
These
to my
boys
mind.
ain't holding
I am
back.
a big fan of J3. He's very young and athletic, and it's just astonishing sometimes the things that he does. And being in the ring against Ashton Adonis, so you know it's going to be a great main event for the first hour of the night.
Yeah, the aggression was. There was no lack of it here. No, it was the graps the whole time, man.
No, I love it. Yeah, I thought this was a great way to at least kind of give a main event level showing on a show that did move a little slower. And by the time we get to hour two here, like it's choppy. It's not. It feels as if it's moving slow, but it's actually just choppy. You know.
Yeah, I can see that.
Brian Allen, what did you think of the match? What did you think of Day 3? What did you think of Ashton Adonis?
Man, there were some. I mean, these guys were just bumping, man. Like, there were some impacts they took. I was like, that put me out for, a month maybe. But you know, these guys, they're gonna go back to work the next day, the next day, the next day. They're always training. They're always fighting, putting on matches, whether it's in front of an audience or they're just getting ready, rehearsing for the next match, man. These guys were going. I mean, they could, with the J3 especially. He's so fresh, man. He's fresh. He got aura, but also fresh. He's right out the academy, man.
No, all terms apply.
Literally.
All meanings apply.
Yeah. He's so fresh out that academy, man. It's like, where's the ceiling at? Like, as far as his potential, man. It's. I don't know.
I don't see one.
I don't see one either.
I was gonna
When you're
say,
this young and this good.
Yeah, and I'll swing it back to Ashton too. He with how good his performance was too. He's been doing this for a bit. He's had a lot of matches this year, especially. He's been getting TV time, but it's still like he don't disappoint, man. Even when we had Hell Night when he had that one bump that was a little scary there. That didn't stop him at all. He's still taking risks. He's dog, man. These are dogs, and it was a dog fight. Those my thoughts, man. How y'all feeling about it?
I'll say this:
Yep.
J3 was the talk of the comment section.
Yes, he was. Yep.
It was a J3 house in the comment section during this episode of OVW.
I don't doubt it.
well, the level 3, they've caught something in the zeitgeist of the OVW fan base. I think.
Yeah.
They're young and they're cool and they're pretty and this is the thing about people who do really, really well in OVW is you get to function as 8 different parasocial things for different kinds of people.
Oh yeah.
I said this at Haley's retirement, and I think that we could see the situation arise with level 3 eventually. But with Haley, she was your friend and she was like the girl you had a crush on, and she was like your granddaughter, and she was like your coworker
Or big sister.
Oh, yeah.
and like she just could fill so many parasocial functions for people, and it takes a very charismatic, performer to be able to do that. And I think that level 3, no one I think will ever have the Haley treatment
No, it's
because
fair.
it's impossible
Yeah, it's hard.
to replicate. But like they have all of the makings of just like someone that the OVW audience can love for a long time. And because they're homegrown talent, et cetera, and they're cool.
Yeah.
Like you want to hang out
Yeah,
with
they
them,
are.
and like I wouldn't leave my girl around them. It's like they check boxes. They check boxes.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
it, dude. That's it.
You want to see in that box over your head how they checked off in this match?
Yeah, please. Man.
Yeah.
Just wow.
You think
Nope.
that's going to
Yeah.
put him
Out.
away, and
You would have thought that was
Just
it.
not.
I thought that was it for sure at the time of watching.
I like the armbands on Ashton, by the way.
Yeah, it's cool.
Those are nice. He's got the arms to support him. I couldn't pull that off.
I'm looking forward to this Jay Clawless J3 match because so much of this Ashton Adonis match was working
Oh
over
yeah, here
that
comes
knee.
a little interference
Uh-oh.
or attempted.
Good lord.
Nope, you do not get to interfere.
Good bump. Good stuff.
he's just flying around kicking everybody in the face.
He is, man.
Yeah, I want to see that again. So go goodbye.
It's a
Go lay
great
down.
sell, dude. I love it.
Boom. So powerful.
It's like a horizontal curb stomp.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's like a fourth
But you got,
dimensional curb
bending
stop.
gravity,
That's what
man.
it looked like.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. J3 takes the
crazy, man.
victory over Ashton Adonis ahead of his match at Thanksgiving Thunder with Jake Lawless. Bout 4, first match, hour 2. Short one, Noel versus Dayami. Let's just see I don't think there's much here.
Yeah, it was quick.
So
man.
there,
It was
we
quick.
get we'll get the end of the match, and then we'll also get a little bit of what happens after. I did a little edit down, but it's kind of the whole shebang for you.
Commentary
thank you.
really wanted to put over Dayami's athleticism and her background and her experience. That's kind of, if I'm taking anything away from this match, what I'm going to take away from it, because honestly there just wasn't enough of the competitors to really glean much.
Yeah.
It was all personality, is what this
Absolutely.
was, and
I got plenty of it.
Evil Z's got her.
Oh, come on, Z.
I just don't. This is such a strange combination.
It is, man.
So while none of
look
us
at this.
made
Look
it,
at the nanny boo boo that Noel's doing. What's up with that?
oh, I'm not
of it.
surprised. So none of us were able to make it to Thursday, but Brian Allen and I were there on Friday. It's already been announced, so it's not a spoiler. Noel and Dayami are both on the card. That was the first time I'd ever seen Dayami, I think, outside of like the women's Rumble, Women's Nightmare Rumble.
I think
like
she's
2
been at
years ago.
one of the shows we've been at.
Not often.
No, not often at all.
Not often enough, but it was good to see. It was good to see her in action. Really kind of get like the full effect of the energy that she brings to the ring.
She does, man.
Noelle was in rare form in terms of like haunting and taunting and
odd,
heckling.
yeah.
Yeah, it was entertaining. So it's good to see that these two had a match leading up to what we're about to receive tomorrow night.
Yeah.
That's a mixed tag match, right,
It
Jackman?
is.
Yeah, mixed tag. They don't do intergender really in the OVW.
No.
Except for did you know there was a gender reveal
Yeah,
on this
that was-
night between Overdrive and Rise?
They were the toughest audience members of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sure were.
So I did.
It was J.J. Lawson versus Larkin Danielle, and it was, in fact, a intergender.
I'm gonna say that's fun, and I wish I was there to see that, but not canon.
No, not canon at all.
Not
No.
Not the way.
Notice
they
it's
usually
not
do
on
things.
Notice it's not on your sheet. We're just talking about
Hey,
it.
anybody at OVW took cell phone picture of that. I'd kind of like to.
There's videos out there on the social media.
I'm gonna go track one of those down.
No,
See
it's a
if I
fun
can-
little match.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd love to see that. Maybe. if I could just go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do
That'd be
with
a nice
it. That's what I
ability.
do. I'm like, oh yeah, you have this time machine. I'm gonna go watch that intergender match in between Rise and Overdrive.
Is that how you and your homies got back to 1371?
We're a time
Yeah,
machine, man.
yeah. We were on our way from 1371 actually when I went to the future and saw that match, and now I'm back. Right? Is that how that works?
That's how it works.
I don't think so.
H.G. Wells, Time Machine.
Okay.
Book sucks.
Yeah.
Deduction.
Oh,
I don't.
You're not authorized to do that.
That's all right.
Only people in
Not a few
outrageous
times.
headwear can do that.
And that is a
I don't
deduction.
have outrageous headwear.
Yeah, Malachi's,
No, that's just your hair.
You can't see it for his hair. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He is wearing the outrageous headwear, and we're not talking like those things that like braces, but they come around your whole head. We're not talking about that. We're talking about headphones.
Yeah, not headgear.
Yeah, headgear.
gear. Okay.
And yeah, they did have a little. We don't have any footage, but they did have a little thing later on in the night where they set up the tag team, the mixed tag match
Yep.
here on Rise.
Yeah, it's like behind the
Yes.
stage, behind the stage area.
I like how Noel and Evil Z were not feeling it at all. Like, no, let's not do it. But they're like, yeah, we're doing it tomorrow. Let's go.
I mean, no, that's you got to beg off.
Yeah.
You know, that's heel 101.
Yeah.
We really don't know much about Evil Z or Noel, like for what it's worth, like in the grand scheme of things. Like if we
Not
are just
especially.
supposed to know that they're heels, then they just beg off, and we automatically understand they're heels.
Yeah. That's a good point.
It's the beauty of professional wrestling.
Yes.
Anthony Totelli and Showtime Shanklin is our next match. What did you guys think? Anything?
I need more showtime, man.
Yeah.
I need more showtime. I love when he gets a match, man. I love when he gets some TV time.
Yeah, we
man.
haven't seen a whole lot of him here as of late.
I was gonna say Showtime needs more Showtime.
Showtime does need
Yes.
more
Mm-hmm.
Showtime.
I
Come
think,
on, man.
you know,
Get on
Screen
the
time.
Yeah, that's it, man. No, absolutely. He again, this was a Toatelli, man, that he's paired with another guy that's kind of on a mission, kind of on a big mission. So they're all aggression right now, and he took a lot of that out on Showtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a rough week.
Yeah.
I'd say the biggest thing that happened for Showtime this week is the audience speculating that he might be as tall as 6'7".
Yeah, they were guessing, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were guessing. He's tall, man, and super athletic. He can jump too, man. More Showtime.
And
that's all.
that's
all I
not
need.
a gimmick either. We
Yeah, he-
had was it last year that we had them?
Yeah, last summer.
Last summer.
Yeah, not the one that we just had, but
Yeah,
the one
not
before
July,
that. Yeah.
last year. We have a basketball hoop set up in the basement, and we were down there shooting some hoops, and he's the real deal, man.
Yeah.
He's got the skill. He's
Yeah.
got the skills for sure.
We're advocating for it, man. More Showtime for Showtime. Though.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
this has long been the stand time Shanklin, Showtime stand time. There's something there
Yeah.
with Stan.
Showtime Stanlin.
Yeah, something. I don't know. There's something there. I'll figure it out later. I didn't have any beers today, so don't even talk to me until I've had my beers. So I'm a little. I'm not as creative.
No, all good, man.
It's the Showtime Shanklin Redemption.
Okay. Yeah. There it is. Yep. There. I like that. A
Knew
lot.
something
Those
was
points,
there
man.
somewhere.
Yep. There
Those
it is.
points, man.
Hit that
Yep.
bell. Oh wait, we don't have it.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Anthony Totelli. I don't. Again, this is a hard show to do because you guys know much more than I do as we're sitting. I really do feel like Anthony Totelli and Dustin Jackson could be like the next big bads.
Oh, absolutely. Agree.
After seeing what we've seen over the last couple weeks on TV, yeah. Definitely.
They've been pissed, and they've been letting people know, and doing something about it, man.
When I realized who Showtime was in a match with, it's like, oh.
Yeah,
no.
same here. I was
Sorry,
like,
Sean.
come on, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Exactly. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, this pairing with Toatelli and Jackson, it's like the trifecta but angrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the trifecta is a little bit rowdy and a little bit fun loving and a little bit we're just gonna take what we want. And Dustin and Anthony, I'm afraid they might hurt me just a little
Yeah.
bit. So
No, that's a great way to put it.
The trifecta, but angrier -1.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like a different kind of angry, like
Yeah.
Trifecta, they're Bart Simpsons.
Yeah,
Right.
they're kind of a cowardly kind of heel
Yeah.
at times.
These guys,
These
are,
two, no.
yeah,
No.
these guys are just like, I'm having emotions, and because I don't know how to process them, they are all anger now.
Mm-hmm.
That's very much like
Yeah.
where Toatelli and Jackson are coming from.
And I will express that with my fists and feet.
yeah.
Yep.
As young men do sometimes.
Would you like to see the last bit of expression that Toatelli had in this match?
Sure.
Well,
I guess it'd be
absolutely.
the last bit of expression Shanklin had, technically, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
that
it
too.
was
A
submission.
little bit of
man.
both.
Yeah.
I mean,
Show's
God
doing his
help you,
best.
man. You
Getting his
tried.
licks
He
in,
did,
but
man.
ow.
Yeah, it's just
That's not good.
it's
No.
hard to beat the. Oof.
Oh. You think it's a German suplex, then he just throws him. It's like crazy.
It's a release German.
Yeah.
Ow.
Super kick.
Right to the chops.
I like the low super kick. I don't think everybody's got to get all the way up there.
Yeah.
Not everybody can be Shawn Michaels.
And then, yeah,
That
ties
was
him
it.
down, and that's it. Thank you,
That's it.
show.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
By
Bummer.
submission.
Bummer.
One, man.
Tell us about this next match, Brian. Brian, I don't know.
There's technically
What,
3 to choose from here.
Yeah.
You do it. You do it.
You-
No, I'm
Me-
kidding.
I was like, I don't have the notes in front of me.
Heinz, you,
But you
you
wrote
take
the
it.
notes.
I mean, I can tab to them, but
That's Yeah, there you go. Our next match of the evening is Leela Hall, not Leela Feist, not to be confused, and American Gladiator J-Rod. Both of these ladies look great.
Mm-hmm.
We finally get a chance to see more than a couple of seconds of Leela Hall.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember who I was speaking with. I want to say maybe it was Caleb Wolf or somebody. I don't know. I was chatting.
he
back
is
and
all
forth.
over the fan zone
Yeah,
these
he
days.
definitely
Oh, yeah.
is. He was talking about how I think she's from Michigan. Like she's
That's it, yeah.
wrestled a
Yeah.
lot in
It's
Michigan,
Michigan.
and he just said, just wait and watch because you're going to be impressed. And hey, guess what? Spoiler alert! I am impressed.
Yep.
Very athletic, very good with dodging
Just nimble.
J Rod's offense.
Yeah,
Yes,
very
that
nimble.
is that is
Yeah.
a very good way to put it. Very nimble. Gave J Rod a run for her money. I really thought that she had it more than one time. I thought, oh yeah, you've got this in the bag. I don't know what it is that you have that nobody else but maybe Carter Kaufman and a couple of other folks have, but you've got her number. And I mean, almost. Almost.
I do think that they earmarked Leela Hall here for just like,
Yeah.
hey, pay attention
Yeah.
to this person. Look at how much of a competitor they were against J Rod.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
And I don't know what that means for the future of the division. J Rod's busy with several different things. You
Yeah.
know, we've got Freya and Kilikai, which I'll know more about in a few hours, I guess.
Yeah.
But kind of at a time where some of the complaints about how thin the division is are a little valid. They're really telling you we're going to find the right people and we're going to build the right people. And it's looking like Leela Hall is one of the right people to really stick in this division with
Amen
a lot
to
of
that,
legitimacy
Absolutely.
and help rebuild this division a little bit.
Yeah.
So-
That's a great point.
I'm thinking about something, as I usually am. We in just over a month, we have this little thing called the Nightmare Rumble. And there will be a men's and a women's. And these last few years of we've been watching these gentlemen, we always come out of the men's Nightmare Rumble with a favorite and who ends up making an impact in that year. I've enjoyed all the women's Nightmare Rumbles. I'm not sure who I can say came out of there with all the energy. Even, even though I can tell you who won some of those, but they didn't exactly carry it through like an Eric Surge or a Cal Hero.
Right.
And maybe this is the year and this is the person who we see go into the Nightmare Rumble, have a really good showing, and we get that kind of a run from a member of the women's locker room this year.
It is entirely
Yeah, that's
possible.
a great
She
point.
could definitely be that.
That'd be cool.
By the way, The Nightmare Rumble was January 11th.
Ah, okay, good to know.
Somebody posted that question in the fan zone, and Amazing Maria answered. So we can say that
Trustworthy source.
that came
Oh,
from
yeah.
her. I was really hoping it was the week before. It
You
would have
wanted
been
it on your
awesome.
birthday,
I did
wouldn't
want
you?
it on my birthday. It was on my birthday last year, and that was like the best birthday I've had in a very, very long time.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
So I'll just celebrate twice, or the whole month, because it's a big one.
All right, y'all want to see a little bit of this action between Lila Hall and J-Rod?
You know it.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
I caught J-Rod on WoW this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's been
There
all
you
over
go.
that. Oh, stalking her.
Uh-oh.
Once the spear hits, that's it.
You know it's
It doesn't
yeah.
matter how much offense you put up before that. If she can catch you with the spear, that's a wrap. So, congratulations, J-Rod. But even more so, congratulations to Lila Hall
Absolutely.
for such an outstanding match.
She got the kicks, man. Those kicks.
Yeah, I think I like Lila Hall. Speaking to your point about the rumbles, if I could,
Please.
it's a little easier to forecast things in the men's division in terms of the rumble and its victory being such a big deal, because in the men's rumble, majority of the time you're facing like 30 of your peers. In the women's rumble, you're facing X amount of like people you might not ever see again.
Right, they have to cast a wide net to
True.
get all the competitors for the women's Nightmare Rumble.
So it just feels less. It's still an amazing achievement, and like winning the Rumble is important. We know that as wrestling fans. There's no question about that. But whenever it's 29 other peers that you see in and out, you've seen several times in the last few months, from over the years, it's a big returning surprise that you like, it feels bigger, as opposed to like in the women's rumble where it's like everything is kind of a surprise sometimes. Everyone's kind of a returner, to a certain degree. Like, and I think that's why it's a tougher match to pull off, and it's a tougher match to really like build longevity on and forecast longevity on. And it's also the exact same reason why we don't have women's tag titles. It's the exact same reason why we don't have a women's secondary belt. Is like, even when the roster is big and fleshed out, it's not bigger. It's not as big as it needs to be for certain things like that to make sense.
That's a great point.
Understandable.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to our penultimate match here.
Yeah, about 7. Brian
Oh, yeah.
Allen, tell us about Doom Syndicate and Brandon Davis and Super Z. You are the Icon Lee
Yes.
expert, so I will defer to you.
Yes, absolutely. One of the sheep, one of the proud sheep of an Icon Lee, man. So, Doom Syndicate, Brandon Davis, and Super Z come out, and it made me think, and a PG-13 was with them. I was like, these guys, even the ones that aren't wearing the actual costumes, the superhero costumes, they're very super in a way. Icon is so good at playing that evil heel that he is like a supervillain in a comic book movie. I mean, he talks
Yeah.
like one.
Yeah.
You can say he even looks like one.
He's like a street tier, like Marvel.
Yeah, the street level
street level super
kind of villain.
Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure.
That's a great way to put it, especially with the helmet, man.
And that's
It's
like
just-
that. I know if you're not like a comic book guy, like, and I'm not saying like I'm the biggest comic book guy. That might sound like an insult. It's just
not
a
at all. No,
classification.
He's in the
of-
Wrecking Crew.
I mean,
he's in
Spider-Man's
the Serpent
technically
Society.
street level.
Spider-Man
Like-
is the biggest of the street level
Yeah.
heroes. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, that's a great way to put it. And then you have a Brandon Davis. That's his whole thing. The man loves
Yeah.
superheroes and comics and stuff. So I was like, this is a cool, really great match to put together, before BD and Icon go for the belt tomorrow.
I wouldn't have put that together, that Brandon Davis is ready-made for this kind of thing because of his career.
This is
but
his thing, man.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him all the time. He literally has podcasts where he just talks Marvel movies.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah. He went to what's the new thing? He went to For Good, I think. Wicked for Good.
Yep.
Yeah, he goes to all the big sci-fi things.
We got to ask him
And he
how
was
many
wearing the belt
toys
too,
he
right?
has. He was, yes, representing, man.
So how many?
It's good question. We're gonna ask him how many toys he has, or little figures, or any collection of. How big is the collection? All of it, all the memorabilia. Probably a crazy big number, but as far as the match, man,
what's the new thing all the kids like? Labubu's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brandon Davis, how many Labubu's do you have?
Yeah.
He seems to
What a
favor
name.
Funko Pops. He's always
Yeah.
giving celebrities
Well,
custom
I don't
Funko
know.
Pops.
Here's the thing. Funko seems like they're in trouble, so I think Brandon Davis might have to switch over to Labubu's.
That's fair, man. The poop name.
We will keep an eye on his social media and report any change in toy affiliation for the main character. OVW Rush Champion won Brandon Davis.
Absolutely, BD, man, the main character.
Yeah, Rose McGowan, I got you this custom Labubu.
I love the name.
Wow, Rose McGowan's a great pull, Jack. That is a deep cut you have there.
I feel like there's that's someone he could she's ripe for getting a part in one of these superhero movies or something.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I feel like that could happen.
She was in Charmed.
Yeah,
She had a leg that was a machine gun.
Yeah,
trust
that's
me,
true.
That's just hard.
Cherry,
That's just
Cherry
cool.
Darling is the name of that character.
That's
2006, one half of Grindhouse,
Yep.
Planet Terror.
That's
Written and directed by Robert Rodriguez.
machine gun leg. That would
Yeah.
hurt, man.
Distributed by Miramax.
Yeah, all that checks out.
Elite
does,
ball
man.
knowledge.
Absolutely, I was about to say. It was a good little match, though, for what it was. It didn't last too long, but it put the guys' display of athleticism out there for everybody, and just their fun. That fun, charismatic. We're heroes. We're a little bit different than everyone else because we add in that kind of super element, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all have any?
I didn't
input
realize
on it
Brandon
before,
Davis. Brandon Davis kind of big.
He is,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of.
He can move, and he's got the look, man.
Yeah, he's kind of big.
He is, dog.
So it's interesting how well all the superhero stuff has just sort of meshed in with the larger storytelling going on at OVW. Mm-hmm. Reminds me of when you have a card game, and then you buy the weird expansion pick kit, and then you just shuffle them together. And so yeah, you've got your weird cards against humanity, and then occasionally something about Captain America comes up.
Yeah.
And somehow it just works. You just keep playing.
It does. That's the power of a superhero, man, and that kind of realm.
You want to see the end of
love
this
it.
superhero battle?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
man.
Hines, I don't know if you're gonna make it Stranger Things on time.
Yeah, I was noticing that. It's going to take me about an hour and a half to get back
Yeah,
to the
okay.
house. I already had things packed at my apartment, but I might not even go pick any of that stuff up.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I do need to because I need to bring my
Icon. You gotta love that,
Gotcha.
Alan.
We can speed run it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was smart, man. Icon, he's gonna do what he needs to do, man, to get these wins, dude.
Yeah, I like the ending of this a lot with Z chasing Evil Z away. They of course have their own entanglement, and the ending of the match kind of gets to be focused on the two competitors for the belt, and the belt even plays into the ending. I think that's really just very sound wrestling stuff.
is.
Very smart booking.
Yeah, very sound.
great, man.
You know what, Hines? I feel like this is your type of match. Star Rider TW3.
Shoot.
Our main event.
Yeah. Okay.
Last match.
Yeah, last match. Star Rider, as usual, has been pretty unhinged lately. This match is no different. We see him beating his head against the turnbuckle in the corner at one point. T-Dub looked great.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, I've seen him in a lot of new gear lately. He looks better than he did when we started this.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of the gear and the athletic prowess, it's just really good to have him back and see him on TV on a regular basis.
He looked really good with Star Rider specifically too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they've both got that kind of carnival kaleidoscope color scheme going that
Yeah,
I
it's
really like.
It's like a mirror match. I mean, they're so similar. That's
Pretty
what I was
close,
thinking
yeah.
a lot during that match, man. It was a good combo putting them together for this,
I
man.
think he kind of looks like he's in the beginning of Blade.
Ooh.
TW3
Ooh,
does.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I love
the
that.
neon.
Wesley
and
I love
Snipes
that.
is going to show up. And,
Yeah,
I love
the
that.
blood orgy at the
In the
beginning
rooms,
of Blade.
blood. That's a good way to put it. How fun would it be to be in that scene? I was like, that's
Yeah, I think they do that like once a year. They throw like a party where
really.
and recreate it.
Where do they do that?
in
at?
Europe somewhere.
Europe. Well, we got to make some plans somehow.
So
Some
like
way,
with
man.
with the neon on the frills and the black leather and then like the two colored hair, he
Yeah.
totally looked like he's in that
He
scene.
does, man. Oh, I love that one.
And both we know both these guys can work so well. So this was
Yeah.
just a fun one to watch.
Yeah.
It was, man.
Easy, fast, easy,
Yeah.
quick.
Star even got some dance moves in there to match
Yeah.
T-Dub's.
There was a quick little dance party in the middle of
Yeah.
it.
That's just his character. He's so unhinged that he's like, it's contagious, those moves, man. I gotta replicate a little bit. But now
Yeah.
I'm mad again. We gotta fight.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna bust a move and then I'm gonna bust that ass.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's a good. We needed that on a T-shirt. That's a good T-shirt.
There we go.
We're out here farming T-shirts every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all notice that? I'm pretty sure Star Rider has a new tattoo as well,
No.
did not notice that.
right
I
there on
didn't.
the chest.
Oh
Isn't
yeah.
that a butterfly?
That had to hurt so much. I don't have no tattoo history for me, but oh my god.
You don't have any tattoos?
I do not. One day, I'm too indecisive about that kind of thing. Spawn will be my first one.
Okay, that tracks.
first.
And yeah, it takes a lot of consideration to figure out what you really want to wear for,
Yeah, for forever.
Y'all ready to
Potentially
see the
forever.
end of
Yeah.
this one?
I am.
Oh yes,
Nah, I've gotten so many spur of the moment tattoos.
I get it, man.
It goes either way. It goes either way.
I get the
Ooh,
mindset now. Whew.
I just don't know how gravity lets you do that.
I don't either.
Oh, feet
That one.
first.
Yeah,
That's
that one.
gotta hurt.
Yeah.
And
Your full body weight landing off the top rope,
Mm-hmm.
standing on T-Dub's chest.
Mm-hmm.
That hurt me just looking at it.
no kidding.
Yeah, it's rough. Right in the solar plexus.
Yeah.
So yes, you did mention this was the last match, but not. We have a
Not
main
the
attraction.
main
of
event
this.
Main
segment.
segment,
Yeah.
which we will call Silver Spoons,
Yes.
which was a weird 80s show.
You could ride on the train and come in and out of the room.
Yeah,
It was weird.
yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys take it because I have my own things, and I'll kind of wrap up with them. Here, what did you guys think of this segment?
Surprised that it didn't end up with somebody flipping the table or
Me too.
coming across the table to beat the other person.
I was real surprised.
It was pretty laid back as far as table signings go. Pretty chill. I'm going to talk some smack. You're going to talk some smack. I'm going to sign a paper. You're going to sign a paper. We're going to talk some more smack, and then I'm going to leave, and then you're going to leave.
Yeah, verbal daggers, man, and some of those did really real. They were digging deep on some of those blows back and forth,
Yeah.
man. But they've done a good job really keeping the same energy, aggression, not going off schedule with building something up, not really going too much at each other physically in this
Yeah.
build up, but they've delivered in the vocal aspect, absolutely, man. I know you got some thoughts, man. I can't wait to hear.
Couldn't help but think that this was after the promo last week from Cal. So a little bit of a regression. We got literally the most old school Cal Hero line of all Cal Hero lines. Like, I got into this so that, for bullying. I got in, and like, I'm not like, that's a wonderful, like, great thing. Like, I'm not saying like that I'm pro bullying. That would be ridiculous.
Yeah,
We've already established that you're pretty anti.
Pretty anti-bull. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I really one of the first things in my life that I realized that I hated, whether or not they were teachers or whether or not they were my age, just an effing bully, dude.
Oh yeah.
And whether I didn't care if they were wearing a badge or what they were doing, like I hate effing bullies, man. And so I get it. I get it when Cal says that he hates bullies, but like last week was like peek beneath the curtain a little bit with Cal Hero. It was more personal. It was more intimate promo, and it was more angry. And kind of like for me, I want more of that. Doesn't mean you
That's valid.
can't like remind everyone why you're there and stuff. And like I really think that the anti-bullying thing is so, especially when you're Cal Hero and you have a contingency of children, like actual school-aged children that probably maybe are going through some bullying or maybe they're doing some bullying themselves and they need,
Someone to say,
hey, stop that.
good
Yeah,
point, yeah.
like I do like I cannot undermine the value of that and won't. But for me, like that's also maybe why Dustin got some instant fans really quickly. Notice that all of them were not school age and hadn't been school age for a long time.
Yeah.
But I just want, there's a way to balance it. There's a way to do both, and I don't think that this got to both for me. And I want to see Cal continue to grow. That doesn't mean you have to change your mission statement.
Yep.
No.
Dustin Jackson, watching the pipe bomb a lot. There's a couple of lines in there, and I get it, man. It's one of the great promos of all time. There's an OVW connection there. It's like, yeah, I get it, but like, we gotta, if we're not winking alongside that we are doing the pipe bomb, then we gotta stay away from. I mean, that's like that'd be like it. It's a little bit like being like. Oh no, hard time. Who said that in a promo? I've never heard anybody say hard times in a promo. Oh no, you can't see me. I came up with that by myself.
And that's the bottom line.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line. Yeah. Can you smell? No, I've been thinking about that. It just came to me. It came to me in the shower one day.
No, I've got COVID.
So I guess like that was kind of like my only thing is like after the Cal promo, Dustin did fill his part in terms of the heart and the personality. Like he definitely responded in kind to Cal last week. But I don't know. I wanted a little bit more out of this segment because this is a main event of a pay-per-view caliber television show, and this is a big main event.
And it's for the championship.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got all of the trappings.
Oh,
the
also,
things.
I could be wrong about this. There's people out there know a lot more about OVW than I do. Cal says the difference between Dustin says you were trained by Doug Basham. I was trained by the person who trained Doug Basham, Rip Rogers, who trained Randy Orton and John Cena, just to name a few. And Cal says, well, the difference between you and John Cena and Randy Orton is you've never held this. I don't think John Cena or Randy Orton.
No, John Cena held the belt.
The
held the
OVW
championship.
Heavyweight Championship belt?
Almost as prototype. I'm almost positive.
I am almost positive that the only person who became heavyweight champion at OVW and heavyweight champion at WWE is Dolph Ziggler.
Really?
Okay.
I'm like pretty sure.
That boy Dolph.
Pretty sure. Because it was like, I remember it being like, I was watching one of those things on the internet, the quick wrestling like quiz things that are a lot of fun. And I remember it being, who is the only person, that being the question.
Yeah.
And everyone runs through Lesnar, CM Punk, and it was at the time Dolph Ziggler. And I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
According to Cage Match, John Cena held the OVW Heavyweight Championship for 84 days. And held the OVW Tag Team Championship for 75 days.
We're talking only because I know Cody was Southern Tag Team Champions too. Like I know that, but there's some weird qualification there where like a bunch of Dolph Ziggler is the only one of these guys to have done something. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm wrong.
I love Dolph, man. So anytime you bring up Dolph, I'm here for that.
Yeah. What do you think about them bringing in these TNA guys as their WWE names?
I don't know if I can speak a lot on WWE right now, man.
That's a different podcast.
Yeah, man. It's weird though. This is a weird
Haven't
change
watched
up
in
seeing
weeks.
them. Yeah,
It's strange.
it is. Those comebacks, especially during the Cena tournament, man. It's been that decision, with
mess.
the names.
Yeah.
I will be watching Saturday night's main event.
Same here. Yeah,
Absolutely.
We've got to.
Yeah.
Got to, man.
For my part on this contract signing, I feel like, and as Brian mentioned earlier, it ends with Dustin literally dumping a bag of silver spoons onto Cal. And, I really feel like we all know that Cal lives with Al and that Cal's dad's best friends with Al. Like, all this information, they keep yelling it at him like it's new information. Guys, we know you can stop with it now.
Yeah,
Find
that's
something
fair.
else that you don't like about Cal Hero. We all know that he lives at Al
Bitch about
fair.
something different.
I'm actually gonna have to disagree. Why?
Okay.
Whenever something's real in the world of wrestling, let it be real and build everything from that.
You mean that there are things that aren't?
Well, you know what I mean.
Okay.
You know what I mean.
all right.
But like,
It's all real.
like,
It's all real.
okay, like, all right, so, for instance, I found out that a kid who hasn't been working here as long as me gets paid the same as me because his dad is his parental unit is higher up in the company than mine is. My dad doesn't work here. That, to be honest, made me upset. I do think he deserves it, et cetera, et cetera. But that makes me upset in real life, and it would make anyone else upset in real life. So with Dustin Jackson and all the rest of the locker room knowing and the audience knowing that that is the real life situation between Al and Cal, run with it, man. Why change it? I kind of just like, maybe that's like whenever I was trying to get my Jim Cornette impression down, me just listening to Jim Cornette too much or something. Maybe it's a little bit of an old school notion. But
I hear
like,
both sides, absolutely.
if it's
Just keep working the angle.
yeah, just if
I
it's
hear both, yeah.
if it's real, go for it. I mean, that's what they did back in the day, you know.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
point.
I love the contention. Overall, what y'all think of the show?
It was
Good.
great.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Thanksgiving Thunder.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you are. It's
Y'all, y'all want to give your spoiler-free impressions of the show before we head out?
The only thing I will say about it is I'm very much looking forward to watching it again because there was one moment that struck me as so funny. I was sitting in the third row and I laughed till I cried and I had like tears running down my face. And I ran into the person that was part of this.
Tell us the person. You don't have to say what happened. Tell us the person so we can all look out for it.
I can't.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
interesting.
I can't. I refuse to. But I did just get a chance to say, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. And the response was just kind of a shrug. But yes, it was very entertaining. The energy was they had it cranked up to 11, just like
Yeah.
Spinal Tap. It was great. What'd you think?
In my few times I've been there, compared to a lot of other people, I'll say it's been a few. That was the most electric I've seen it, heard it. It was. I'm absolutely going to be rewatching again tomorrow too when it comes out because there's just so much going on there. There's like it's almost like Easter eggs to catch again.
Yeah.
Because it was jam packed, man. It was fantastic. It'll be awesome.
I know that we've gone a little long here. We probably could have wrapped it up like 13 minutes ago, but we kind of meandered around a little bit. I do want to say, of course, as every week, thank you, OVW, for the clips. Really, really helps our show.
Yes.
Maybe not as much this week because we weren't on it as much as we should have been. So, but we'll come back strong with Thanksgiving Thunder because apparently that was just one of the strongest shows they've had all year. Secondly, this is coming out like the day before Thanksgiving. I'm sure that there will be people listening to it on Thanksgiving and into their Thanksgiving holiday weekend. I hope that everyone, whether or not they're celebrating it or however they choose to celebrate it or not choose to celebrate it, that they have a good, fun, safe weekend, whether that be with family and friends or all home alone. And I say this every holiday, if this time of year is hard for you, it's okay because it's hard for a lot of other people. And I know that like this time of year can really amplify a lot of negative feelings inside of ourselves. But just know that it's just a couple months, and it'll all get better. It'll all get better. So
Absolutely.
The light will return.
the light will
Absolutely.
return. Yeah.
Yeah,
for some of
great
us,
message.
literally, the light will come back, the sun will start working again, and the vitamin D will save us from, a big reason why we feel this way. But in short, take care of yourselves, guys. I hope you have a lovely weekend. We all love you, and we will see you guys next week.